there, Tony Donaldson here with a brand new bike from AIMA. This is called the Santa Monica, and I'm here at the beach in Santa Monica, in beautiful sunny Santa Monica. Okay, it's not that sunny. Before I get into the bike, let's talk about AIMA. AIMA is a company that you probably haven't heard of. They just came to the US last year, but they are the largest manufacturer of electric bicycles, scooters, you name it. The second largest manufacturer in China. They've got decades of experience. They just came out with their first two bikes last year. They're fat bikes, electric fat bikes, the Big Sur and the Big Sur Sport. That was their entry into the US market. They're actually they're designing them here. They're having them built over there. The Big Sur sold really well last year. I reviewed that bike. I really enjoyed it. So the Santa Monica is very similar to the way that thing is set up. The frame design is very similar. It just has 2.6-inch tires instead of 4-inch. It's got the same big seat. It's got a Bafang motor. The interesting thing about this bike is that this motor looks like a 500-watt motor, but it's actually 750 watts. Bafang actually made this very specifically for AIMA to be this small. AIMA actually refers to it as Route 66. If you notice their naming conventions, they've got Route 66, Santa Monica, Big Sur. They're going for a full California theme. They are headquartered here in California. And this is a pretty interesting bike. It is spec for spec, almost the exact same as its rival, the Aventon Level 2. One of the things that this has that is fantastic is it has a torque sensor, and that gives you a much more natural feel to the ride experience. So we'll get more into that in just a minute.
I'm doing this review here, but also check out our website, ebikes.org, for the full review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below about what you think about this review, because it really helps us and our channel. Check out ebikes.org for many more reviews like this one on e-bikes and e-bike related products. The Santa Monica starts off with a very nice looking, American designed step-through aluminum frame with the battery integrated into the down tube. The SR Suntour Mobi A32 suspension fork offers 60 millimeters of travel to help tame the bumps in the road. The 750-watt Bafang motor was designed exclusively for AIMA, and it offers 5 levels of assist, and it's a Class 3 bike, so it will take you up to 28 miles an hour pedaling. And that pedal assist comes from a torque sensor, which provides a vastly more natural feeling than a cadence sensor. Cadence sensors often don't kick in until half to full revolution of the cranks, then they instantly speed you up to the highest speed of a given assist level. It can be abrupt. Torque sensors can kick in immediately, but more naturally, and rely on your leg input to add more power as needed. This also saves on battery power. There's a full-color TFT display that shows you everything that you need to know at a glance, including speed, battery level, assist level, motor output, time, and odometer. There's a nice bright headlight for both riding at night and to be seen in daytime. There are tail lights on the rear dropouts that also serve as brake lights and turn signals. The turn signals make an extremely loud, annoying sound that's louder than the horn. People will hear you turning if you use them. Adding to the safety aspect of the lighting is the reflective strips on the tire sidewalls to give you great visibility at night. The 27.5-inch wheels with those large volume tires roll over almost anything with ease and provide a little extra protection against the bumps in the road. The 8-speed Shimano Altus drivetrain features a 52-tooth single front sprocket and an 11 to 34-tooth rear cassette that provides more than enough range to handle steep hills. Stopping power is provided by Tektro hydraulic disc brakes with large 203mm rotors to increase leverage and provide better cooling. I torture tested the bike by taking it up a mile-long hill with 900 feet of altitude gain. Some motors overheat and shut down on long, steep hills, but the Santa Monica's Route 66 motor did just fine, even with me using the throttle a few times. That hill also let me check the brakes to see if they'd overheat or fade, and they were just fine. The included saddle is huge and highly padded. On the surface, it would seem to be the most comfortable, but it adds 3 pounds to the weight of an already heavy bike that weighs in at a whopping 66 pounds. After a while on long rides, it just didn't feel good. Perhaps I'm used to a properly fitted bicycle seat, and that's an easy swap on this bike. Even with that seat, it fit every one of the riders I had tested, from 5 feet tall to over 6 feet tall. The overall ride is fantastic. It was a couple of fun weeks of riding in between rainstorms and taking it out to the beach around the town it's named after. I'm happy that Santa Monica has so many bike lanes. It makes commuting and running errands nicer and safer. In conclusion, if I was looking for a commuter bike, this would definitely be on my short list. It has bosses to add a rear rack, and I'd definitely add one to help carry stuff to the office or back from the market. It's well priced at $15.99, and though they're a new company in the US, the parent company has been around for decades and really knows what they're doing, and they build great bikes. Check out my full review at ebikes.org.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and come back to this channel for more information, more reviews, and more great stuff.